let me explain to you what the incursions are. Because the Doctor Strange movie mentioned it. When the multiverse becomes unstable, which there's enough MCU history at this point for definitely a basis for the multiverse to be unstable. What with Spider-Man? I beg your pardon?
Especially after Loki and Spider-Man.
Yeah, especially after Loki and Spider-Man. When the multiverse becomes unstable, these universes will crash into each other. And when they crash into each other, both universes that crash are destroyed. So, and it's like a domino effect. So the more worlds that crash, the more worlds get destroyed. And that's what the incursions are. And the Illuminati of the Earth 616 figured this out. They realized that other universes are destroying, and it's only a matter of time before the 616 Earth is destroyed. How do you prevent your planet from being destroyed when everything else in the chain is being destroyed? You have to destroy enough other universes surrounding you so that you're the last ball on the pool table, right? And so the Illuminati comes up with the schemes to try and destroy these worlds. They actually go out and try to destroy worlds to save the Earth, destroy other universes. The concept is that you've got all these different multiverse universes, and each has its own Marvel universe, right? When you think about Marvel, there are a tremendous amount of characters that come from either other dimensions, or other time periods, which is kind of the same thing as a different dimension, because they're possible time periods. You've got characters like the Second Phoenix, Rachel Grey. You've got Bishop of the X-Men. You've got Miles Morales. I mean, the list goes on and on. There are a tremendous amount of characters that we have in the 616 that actually came from other universes. How do you introduce all of these characters and all of these concepts into the Marvel Cinematic Universe that you've already established, right? Why is the multiverse movie so important? Understand, the reason we have not had the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Namor, Spider-Man, the reason the MCU did not start with all of these characters is because Marvel had sold off the rights to those characters. They sold off Namor to Universal, along with Hulk. They sold off to 20th Century Fox, Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. I'm sorry, to Sony, Spider-Man. To 20th Century Fox, they sold the Fantastic Four and X-Men. So basically, all of these studios had their property rights, and Marvel could not incorporate these characters. One of the things people know about me, I hate the Inhumans. Why do I hate the Inhumans? Because when Marvel realized that they could not get the X-Men rights back from 20th Century Fox to include in their Marvel Cinematic Universe, where they knew they were going to make mad money, Marvel went out of its way to distance the X-Men characters, any mutant characters, out of the 616. They went so far. If you're a comic book fan of the X-Men, they went so far as exile the X-Men to limbo during this period of time. They literally, not figuratively, literally put the X-Men in Ilyana Rasputin's limbo to sideline them out of the 616 universe. And they tried to supplant them with the Inhumans. That's where you have all of these Inhuman characters come out. Your Ms. Marvel, your Mosaic, all of these Inhuman characters came because Marvel was trying to replace the mutants and their role in the 616 universe with the Inhumans. So why is all of this significant? Because now Marvel's bought back the rights to all these properties, but Marvel Cinematic Universe has already gone on without them. How do you now introduce, oh yeah, by the way, Xavier's been around here since the very beginning? How do you bring in an Apocalypse who's been around for thousands of years in the universe? How do you bring in the Fantastic Four, who would have had their accident, over a decade ago? How do you incorporate all these characters into your cinematic universe? You have a multiverse. You have incursions. You have a major storyline. And at the end of that Secret War storyline, you've got one Marvel Cinematic Universe with all these characters in it. This is why I've been saying this is the most important film Marvel's ever done, because they've introduced that concept.